Hello, it me, WildRozen. What just appeared, and tonight we're back with Ikai. Mane Kute. Those who remain stuck in our world have died with a purpose left to accomplish. They just have the sufficient strength to manifest a single arm in order to beckon from walls. Their only aim is to plead with you to perform their desired funeral ceremony. Oh, they're not even evil, really. They're just weird. Ame Furikozo, a mischievous child with an umbrella, likes to fool around with passers-by. It is always rainy when he is around because he likes to because he causes storms wherever he goes. As the houseboy of the rain god, he is. Ame Furikozo likes to take others' umbrellas, yet should you steal his, you will never be able to take it off. Kodama. The curse of these nature deities shall come upon any unwary woodsman who dares to cut down the trees where they dwell. If a cut makes one bleed, it is a signal that the tree is inhabited, as the souls of their host trees. Kodamas are the protectors of the forest. They are rarely seen, but when they are, these souls appear as faint orbs of light. Tsurube Otoshi. Should you walk alone in the forest, beware of passing underneath the highest trees, where Tsurube Otoshi hide in the treetops, waiting for any unwary passerby. The colossal disembodied heads, depicted both as human or a demon, fall from the heights purposely to crush an individual to death, either for food or just for fun. Noju Kobi. Mysterious campfires flare up with no apparent reason along the country lane. Likewise, the crackling fire will extinguish on its own out of the blue, fading without a trace. Unlike other fires, Noju Kubi can reignite and extinguish endlessly, giving off no heat, thus consuming no wood. Oni. Oh, yes, I am very familiar with Oni. Only the most wicked men will turn into demons while still alive, and the other black-hearted men will after death. But both will become ogreish monsters with fang-like teeth, from one up to several horns. Pray that you'll never come across this extremely tall and brutishly strong creature that also likes to eat kitsune. Hakutaku. The Hakutaku is a magnificent white ox with 9 eyes and 6 horns. This extremely wise beast is regarded as a good omen, to such an extent that the representations of the Hakutaku can serve as a good charm against evil spirits, demons, monsters, and diseases. Kitodama. Floating over the grimmest places, several eerie orbs roam aimlessly close to the ground. And these are stated to be the souls of the deceased. Shortly prior to death, one soul will turn into a bluish fireball and detach from the host body. Only on very rare occasions will you experience the sighting of the soul amongst the living during someone's consciousness loss. Okay. Jorogumo. It has been reported that a stunningly beautiful woman lures young men into her hideout by playing a sweet melody. Before a man can realize his loving prey is actually preying on him, he is already surrounded with the strong, sticky silk thread spun by a shrewd, shape-shifting spider. Nozuchi. One of the most ancient creatures recorded crawls in the fields and grasslands across the area. This hairy, snake-like spirit can sometimes take on a human shape, yet with no other features than a large mouth at the top of its head. Some priests who are banished to the wild shall eventually become a Nozuchi. Akeshi Baba. Darkness is the hideout of the most wicked of demons and spirits, those creatures who turn away from the light. Therefore, there's one among them whose purpose is to make the world gloomier. Akeshi Baba. This grotesque-looking elderly woman blows out every fire to make the place suitable for any monster bothered by lights. Tenome, a monster was born after the folktale of a blind man robbed by a group of thugs, walked down a country lane, and his dying breath man cried out, "If only I could have one last glance at my attackers. If only I had eyes that worked." An abominable— oh god, his eyes are in his hands. Abominable creature with eyes in the palms of its hands stemmed from the resentment of his last words. Okay, I gotta go. This is on fire. Boroboroton. Somewhere in the filthy rooms, a few forgotten articles have developed consciousness, I noticed. Don't even trust the old futon in the corner. It might try to strangle you in your sleep. In fact, the Boroboroton is just one among the many deadly threats you can find. No Peppo! The unpleasant smell of rotten meat will drive you to the grotesque-looking chunk of saggy-fleshed creature which gives it off. The Nupeppo is not known to harm anyone, But what is true is that the horrendous monster enjoys the disgusting effect it causes on passers-by, and likes to run around wreaking havoc. Amabi. It is said that Amabi, a 3-tailed mermaid-like creature with a bird-beak mouth, once emerged from the sea to predict 6 years of good harvests, followed by a wave of diseases. The strange mermaid advised, in a perfect human language, to draw copies of its likeness in order to ward off illness and epidemics. Friends, I am proud of you, and please don't get eaten by spider women. And hopefully I'll see you next time if you don't. Have a good night. Bye.